Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is custom dimensions and matrices. So we could add certain additional parameters to enrich our data, like the additional data available in shape of custom dimensions and matrices. So before going to the custom dimensions and matrices, let's see what are dimensions. Okay, so it is an attribute that describes a thing like event, count, user, product, etc. Or you can say the transaction IDs or IDs of elements click or anything specifically you can count it out from the dimensions. So we have a lot of inbuilt dimensions and also matrices. So let us see what matrix is. Metrics are expressed as a number, you can say a value, numeric value, percentage value, or any kind of specific quantitative value. Okay. So in Google Analytics report, so they are quantitative measurements of data which shows how a website is performing in, you can say that how a website is performing in relation to a specific domain. Like if someone says person A is taller than person B, so how you can say it? Definitely, you have to measure something. Na? That person A is 6 feet and person B is 5 feet, so he is 1 feet above. So you have to have some quantitative measurement. So that is what matrix is. And let's see where we can see these matrix. Like this is my Google Analytics. Let us okay. So let's go into explore section and see some reports. So let's go to this report. So we have seen in previous videos that this is our report and we have applied some of filters to it. So here are the dimensions and matrices that we have applied. So there are a lot of them which are by default. Like these are by default here. Okay, the predefined are 165. These are the total ones, and we can also have custom of them. Let's not talk about it now. So we have this for dimensions and also for matrices. These are 147. Okay, so sometimes what happens is the predefined ones or the already we are which are given are not enough. We want something different. Like for example, I'm having a travel website. Okay, so we have different tracks for different kind of people. So I divided those tracks into like say beginner, medium, and advanced level, and also the age group like kids track, middle age track, teenagers track, or old age track. So these are something which I cannot find here easily. So I could make my own custom dimensions and matrices for it. Okay. So custom dimensions and matrices. So sometimes we don't have available dimensions which do not cover our possible situations, like I have given you one. So here we need custom dimensions and matrices. These are custom dimensions are much similar to our default dimensions that we have seen, the predefined dimensions and matrices, except that you can define what they are and what their values are. In custom dimension, you can define what they are and what their values are. So situations where you want to add some additional attributes to your items or users. In that situations, we use custom dimensions. Okay. So you can go to your config and then you can have custom definition here in your Google Analytics. So here we have custom dimensions and custom matrices. We can create them according to our need. Like what is a dimension name? Say okay, all users. Okay. Now the scope. This is something you have to look it after that you want it for event or for user, and note that in mind. This is for GA4. If you are using say universal analytics, so then you will find four of them here. Okay. Now the description and the parameter what you want. Same is for say custom metrics. You need to write the name, the scope, and event parameters, what parameters you want, and the unit of measurement. Just because I said this is a quantitative measurement, so it needs to have a unit like feet, miles, meter, kilometer, millisecond, or standard, or currency, or anything like that. Okay. And if we talk about universal analytics, say we go to here, this is our universal analytics. So in this, you can go to admin section, you can scroll it down to custom definitions, and you can click on custom definition, custom dimension, or custom metrics, whatever you want. Here you can add custom dimension. So this is a name given, and here the scope contains more than two attributes like we have in GFO, two attributes. Here you can see hit, session, user, and product. So it should be used as per your requirement. And if we talk about custom metrics here, so here we see same scope and the four scope here, the two scope here, and we can see the formatting type, integer, currency, or time. Okay, and minimum value and maximum value, and you can also have it as if let you want to keep it active or not. Okay, so we have this Google merchandise demo account over here, and here we have some custom dimensions and matrices that are already made. So what we're gonna do is, let's say we will use this member level, and the description is gold, silver, or bronze level. So we are going to assign something to it. So let's go to our report. Okay, so freeform report, or then you can go to. I think we cannot edit it here. Okay, so let's go to home. So let us come. Okay, let's do it on here. So let us add comparison over here. Like this is the original data, the all users data. So we will add a dimension, which this is the user dimension, and these are the custom dimensions that we had made, that the Google had made already. And okay, we have we have our member level here, and let us select the dimension. Like I want, say, for uh, diamond, gold, and platinum. Okay, let's click it OK and apply. So all users is blue, and we will have it orange here, orange or here, yeah, orange here. So actually, I think this data is not that available. So yes, we can see these two different graphs over here, the blue one and the orange one. So in this way, we can apply certain filters and certain methods to our the report generation, and we can optimize more of our report generation and generate new things and explore more sections over here. These are the custom dimensions and matrices. And this is the difference between the universal analytics and Google Analytics when we go for scope. So we have a user section in both the cases. Sessions are only available in universal analytics. We do not have sessions in Google Analytics. Hits is what we call in Universal Analytics, and event is what we call in Google Analytics. The product feature is available in Universal Analytics, but in Google Analytics it is not yet available. So we only see event in user, and here we see four sections over here. Okay, and this is kind of a sample in which we have a screen over here, a Google merchandise store, where we have some customized, you can say, JavaScript, which in which we what we have is, I forgot to tell you one thing, like, okay, while creating our customized metrics, what we will see is we will have a certain JavaScript code that we need to add to our website, and we have different ways to add it in our website. And when we add it in our website, then suppose user is accessing that specific thing which we have added, so it will send a message to our Google Analytics with these kind of, see, Google Analytics might a message which our dimension and my custom dimensions have been passed. So the we can say it as a tracking code which we put on our website. So in our website, we have a tracking code, a custom dimension tracking code. Though the custom dimension tracking code then picks up the value from the JavaScript code which we have added, and then attaches the dimension data, the custom dimension data, that data we actually want. And this dimension data is in the page view hit or anything similar like that. Okay, the scope we have selected. Okay, say page view. So the user is first, when it triggers, then it arrives to the page and it sends the data to the Google Analytics. So in this way, we are able to generate some different things that we wanted to access. Okay, that is it for this video, guys, and we will catch back soon. Thank you.